one thing she found out, and we're always learning about each other, right? So that's part of the discovery of relationships and stuff. And so one thing she found out about me is about decision making, right?
Yes.
And so my thing about decision making is make a decision. When a decision has to be made, make a decision. And sometimes where you think you have to make a decision, you don't, and I understand those times. But in this instance, right, make a decision.
Yeah.
So when you're driving, if you're driving, I'm expected to be a passenger in this thing, and I'm chilling. You know, because usually if I'm a passenger, I've got the camera and I'm doing this thing. I'm not watching for this, that, and the other. It's the driver's responsibility,
You're
right?
correct.
And technically, this is her city, right? This is her show because she's trying, right? So she's trying to make a parking decision, and me being me, I didn't
Yeah.
even know I said it. What did I say?
You are, you know what you say. You say, it's up to you. You driving, just make a decision. I'm like, whoa, okay.
Right, right,
It
right,
it
right.
was a little more intense than that, but you know.
Don't sugarcoat it. Tell them like it
No,
is.
no, no, I'm not,
Well,
because I don't use that language.
anyway, I didn't realize it, but that's how I get when it comes to decision making. I'll tell you why. I'll tell the audience why. I'm that way because uh, in the prior life when I used to work that job, right? The reason, one of the things that we were there to do is to make split decisions in a couple seconds notice. You have to gather all the information in a few seconds and make a fucking decision, right? And you have to live with that decision.
Mhm.
So I'm geared that way. And a lot of times what would happen is you would get people that would want the responsibility of being supervisors and uh, upper echelon bosses. They want titles, they want pay, but they
Mhm.
don't want responsibility for whatever reason.
Mhm.
So if you had to call in because that was part of the procedure that you were under with your operating standard, operating procedures, and whatnot, that you had to call certain things in, and you get these people on the phone, and you're sitting on the phone with a person that won't make a decision, and it
Mhm.
drives me nuts,
Mhm.
right?
Right.
Because to me, the decision's already made. I'm calling because I have to, due to procedure,
Right.
right?
Right.
And you get these motherfuckers on the phone shucking and jiving. It's like, look, dude, I ain't got. I'm out here on the street doing my
Mhm.
thing. You sitting in the cozy office. I'm only calling you because the rule says I have to call you. I could really
Mhm.
just go and do my thing and motherfuck you, but then I have to now deal with a whole nother set of circumstances of them,
Mhm.
and it's just not worth the bullshit that you put you. So then you have to sit on the phone with an hour with a motherfucker that can't make a fucking decision, and they got to go call 12 other motherfuckers because they don't want the responsibility.
Mhm.
And and now think of it this way: if I gotta call you with something, we're not talking life and death shit here, right?
Uh-huh. Right.
Because of what I used to do, I make the life and death decision all day long
Mhm.
without you.
Mhm.
This is a procedural thing.
Right.
So I'm calling you. This ain't a life and death thing here. This is a procedural thing, and you still can't make a fucking decision.
Yeah.
And my thing was always get the fuck out of the chair.
Yeah.
right? What the fuck are we doing here?
Hmm.
So then you'll get a dispatcher call and you say, yeah, I'm still here because I'm here with this stupid motherfucker that can't make a decision.
Hmm.
Right? How much longer? I don't know. How much longer is it going to take to make a decision?
Yeah.
So that's why I like that.
And I wasn't offended, right? It caught me off guard, and because then I laughed because you like just make an effing decision. I'm like, okay, well I'm gonna just park right here. How about that? Oh, okay. And it didn't spoil the night. It did. It just caught
No.
me off guard, and I laughed
Right.
about it because I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. I got you. Point taken. And I ask you
well,
nothing. I got this. Decisions made on my own. Leave me alone.
and it a lot of things too. Just like okay, where we park. Once we parked, we figured out, oh, we ain't that far from the hotel and this, that, and the other.
Correct.
And then once we got to the hotel, we figured out, oh, we was just right over there.
Right.
Right. So now the thing you can second guess it and go back and say, well, really, we should have just came to the hotel first and this, that, and the other. But again, we didn't know the hotel was going to be valet only. And we didn't know we weren't able to check in at that time. Right.
Correct. Right.
So either way it go, just parking anywhere was still the better way to go. Right.
Right. It was.
Right. So at the end of the day, you know, my thing is making the decision and you definitely consider all your possibilities, right?
Hmm.
So I'm not
Hmm.
saying to jump over, you know, what kind of information you need to make that decision.
Right.
But some of this shit is just, okay, we walk a block too far or a block more than we had. We needed to exercise anyway, you know.
True. True.
So a lot of shit just ain't that serious, you know.
It's
Right,
not.
right. But you'll get there. I'm gonna get you there.
I know you are.
I'm gonna
And
get you there.
I like I say, I wasn't offended by it. I wasn't hurt by it. Some people get sensitive and like, oh, are you yelling at me?
Right,
Whatever. It was kind of fun. It was funny to me. Oh, okay.
right, right,
you know, but you
right.
do
I'm
have some
harmless.
people that you are. I give
Right,
you that. You
yeah,
are. Sometimes.
right.
Yeah, you
And don't
can
get
be.
me wrong. I make some decisions. Go, God damn it. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, it's cleanup time now. I'm
Yeah.
still living with the decision, but now I have to do something, maneuver something a little bit different because of maybe this, that, and the other, you know.
Right.
But everybody has their process, right?
Thank you.
Everybody has their, and I understand that everybody has their process. You were trying to be courteous towards me, and oh, what about this one? Fuck all that being nice. Let's get on with it. You're the driver. Let's drive. Come on.
I'm not used to driving you. I'm used to being the passenger.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
like being the passenger princess.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
I was Miss Daisy.
yeah, so it ain't gonna happen too often, but okay. Well,